Welcome, friends. Today, we are doing another live stream. It's madness. And it is madness, friends. There is all sorts of madnesses going down. The wind. There's a fucking winter storm in the middle of August. I mean, that's very on brand for the old fucking... for the old British fucking weather, like. How are we doing? I hope all is well. I hope all is smell. Have I managed to get... No, the bottles are still fucked. Right. Fuck this shit. What am I wearing today? It's a good question, that. I'm wearing this. And I'm not going to lie to you, it's quiet, friends. It's quiet. In fact, I'm so comfortable in how quiet it is. I say comfortable, confident. I'm going to put it on now. Look at that. It's D&G Masculine. It's not bad. It's a Burger Musk, essentially. It's Dior Homme Sport before Dior Homme Sport was Dior Homme Sport. Lilith is ready to fight. Do you want me to give you a wrench so you can ban a motherfucker? Welcome Germs, welcome Moose. Welcome Ryan. Oh no, Ryan's got bad news. Had a KFC today for the first time in 10 years and it was awful. Oh no. I'll tell you what I've been enjoying recently. Do you know the not the KFC. The Greg's spicy chicken bite things. You get them with the you get them with the sweet chili sauce from Greg. Woof. They do the goujons as well, or the goujons, I don't know. Kentucky fried stuff. Oh, it's lovely. The fucking sauce. I could drink that sauce. The new reformulated KFC sucks. Yes. I don't like Kentucky Fried Chicken. I'll tell you what, there used to be a local pizza shop around here that did Kentucky Fried Chicken when I was a kid, and it was like fucking crack. Oh, God. It was so good. It was so good. Fucking hell. Winter storm in summer, that is ass. It is fucking 100% pure ass. Welcome Lilith. Welcome Germs. Ryan is wearing Clive Christian Contemporary. It's like the opposite of vintage, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like you get vintage perfumes, you get contemporary perfume. Oh, excuse me. Winter storm in summer, that is ass. I'm a ban muss first, says Lily. The hell did I do, says Moose. We've been friends for 2 years. It's been longer than that. Never once have I heard you go to Greg's. Well, not while I was actively there. I usually just go on a Sunday, like. And I haven't been probably for a while, but there's one right next to the supermarket where I go on a Sunday. And I discovered they were doing spicy chicken bites, and I was like, ooh. And then they do sweet chili sauce as well. And it's just, it's fucking lovely. Popeye's chicken is the shiznit, says Pat Lester. Folks, don't spray Purpose 50 on your skin. That stuff is vile. Salmon's Amber Wash is not good. Floral note. Poo head. Oh, welcome, Sandra. Welcome, Sandra. How are you? Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Like the stream, friends. Please like the stream. We are monetized these days. So watch out for adverts in the middle of the stream. Nobody's mentioned that yet. But there have been streams where I have seen, like, they've been live, literally as they've been happening, and people get adverts. And they're like, whoa. Where did that come from? Yeah, limit your swearing. Limit your swearing? Shame the older Ammo wash bottles are hard to find now. Journeyman lives rent-free in my head. I'm actually really enjoying Bracken Man, that thingy-majig sent us. Sense for thought. No adverts with YouTube Premium, says Dushan. No, that's true. Duck, this is your chance. Time her out as she did to you on her stream. Yes! That's right. I should. Hello, says Sandra. I am fine. Spending the week alone. Kiddo off on holiday with my husband. I am alone at home playing video games. That's my idea of getting holidays. Nice. Nice. Yes, that's what I would be doing as well. I'd do that anyway, let's be honest. Antonio Hobson, welcome Tranquilize. How are you? Antonio is wearing, don't know yet. Haven't seen that bottle in a long time. I thought it was the man when I wore that. Do you know what it is, right? It's so fucking quiet. It's really nice. It's a really nice bergamot, fizzy, slightly white musk, slightly nondescript, neroli sort of thing. But I've seen the prices for them on the vintage market. They're fucking mental. Favorite rose scents is quiescent. At the minute, I am loving Rose Incense by Tower, but if I had to say favorite rose scents, it would probably be Rose de Jamal. Welcome, Daniel. How are you? Wearing vintage Boss #1. I love YouTube Premium. Can't stand commercials, says Dushan. Sandra is being PG. She's been disrobed the whole time, says Lilith. Disrobed? Howdy, Dick Curry. Welcome, Christina. Ad blocker, better than YouTube Premium. Just watch it on Brave browser. Gloopy Moop. Welcome, Gloopy Moop. Still want to get my hands on Amawaj Gold Man. I'd probably never use a lot, though. I had Gentleman Cologne, which was the original iteration of Gold Man. And it was delightful. A rare treat. But I couldn't wear it. I couldn't wear it, friends. I couldn't wear it. Because it was a little bit too classically femme. It was a little bit too classical generally, to be fair. You know? It was a little bit too nice. Too good. Too good for me. Too good. Rose de Yama. Dushan is wearing Dior Homme Intense. Welcome, Mitra K. Christina will rage if Lily gets hidden. Lilith. Hello, Susan. How are you? Hello. I know how you know me. How are you doing? Hide your ma. Hide your grandma. James is prowling out here. He is watching. Nice. Rose de Jamal, one of the greats. I love it. I love it so much. I've got the Extrait Absolu 2. Yes, Brave is what I use. It's wonderful. Hi, James. Everyone's saying hello. I'm currently smelling ylang 49, and I don't think I like the banana-esque aspect of ylang. I like banana, but I don't want to smell of it. Everyone's just saying hello. Lily, don't tell people to do that. You should be helping my search. I am well, says Susan. I hope you are. I am. I am doing quite well today. I am doing quite well today. Everything is fantastic. Well, it's not fantastic, but it's pretty good. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Had my medication injection today, so I'm starting, I think, to feel a little bit better, hopefully. Do you know, I think I'm going to review Dries Van Noten. It's absolutely shit. I get a banana aspect from that, like, I'm not going to lie. Welcome, Pradeep. Welcome, DMS. You are wearing copper. Seen the price of copper's fallen through the floor. Madness. Good time to buy copper. Pretty good app, things considered, says Mitra. Nice. Pretty good, all things considered. Huh, I thought you were talking about an app. Which Dries Van Noten? Did you try their whole line? No, it's actually Dries Van Noten, the original, the Frederick Mall. It's a shit. It's a shitter. I'm afraid to say it is a shitter. And maybe very long. Rainy day here and I am in air conditioning all day, so went with the summer favourite, Antius, says Dick fucking hell. Antaeus and the height of summer. Not long now until I start to wear. I will be doing the major rotation and I will start wearing my autumn and winter fragrances. That will be a good stream for all concerned. Hello, Jordan Albro. Welcome, Carl. How are you doing? How are you doing? Perfume tea. Hey, what is your opinion about florist fragrances? My scent of the day is Rogue Bon Monsieur. Florists, I think, flatter to deceive. I think they flatter to deceive. I think they play a lot on history and their Englishness and how long they've been around and how quaint they are and how it's all marketing because their smells are pretty average. They're pretty average. The prices aren't average, but they are pretty. They're pretty meh. Masso says, evening all on the vanillas today. Listen to Madabla Vanilla Van and Fragrance Views Peter's new Vanillium, says Masso. Hi. He starts autumn in August, says Christina. We live by his calendar. What's your favourite pumpkin fragrance, Rich? Have no pumpkin fragrance. Have no pumpkin fragrances. I do know Laura G's looking for a pumpkin spice latte fragrance. If anybody wants to find her one. Pradeep says, have you layered those two on screen? No, I haven't. I want to try Ombre Nomad to see what the hype is about. I hope it's as good as Nuit de Feu. I have got the Louis Vuitton samples that Fliss sent me. So I'll be doing I might do that this week actually. A first impression series. We'll see how that goes. We will see how it goes. I've got serious autumn denial, says James. Doug is not big on layering. Autumn is my least favourite season, says Christina. That's unusual. Everybody usually likes it because of the because of the opportunity to wear the type of fragrances. But not to worry. It was a slightly cooler weather day here in London, says Mitchell. I wore Aromatic Tobacco Reserve. I love that fragrance. Yeah, it is good, actually. Have you seen the prices of it now, though? Also, welcome, Mitchell. Yes, the prices are bananas. They're absolutely crazy for that shit these days. Excuse me, sorry. Am I behind? Good evening, sense for thought. Oh, it's the layer of the day. There is no layering today. Doesn't even seem like I'm wearing a fragrance with this Dolce & Gabbana Masquerade on. Spring is by far my favourite season, says Spacetown. What's everybody's favourite season? Heritage EDT in the morning, then EDP on top for dinner. Oh no, it's in the evening. Thoughts, Doc? Acceptable. I would have done it the other way round, though. EDP in the morning and then EDT in the evening to top it up, but not to worry, because the EDP will last longer on your skin. It'll haunt you until tomorrow if you're not careful. Spring is the best, says Christina. Tranquilize says, laying my whole collection to celebrate the live stream. Take it you don't have a big collection then. Mitchell, are we not good enough for you, says James. Ask Laura to try Like This from Eldo for pumpkin spice, says Mitra. I did have the sample set of Eldo, but I think Like This was in there. Oh my god, Rich, I'm prepared for your LV impressions. I hope it's very entertaining because LV are hyped to death right now, says Spaced Out. Hopefully it will be entertaining. The LV vids should be interesting. I can't wait, says Sense for Thought. I'll open the package now and see what's in there. Here we have a part of the city that with very stupid people, and we call that part Pumpkin Valley, says Dushan. I don't see him, that's why I am asking. You are all what I need, Jeremy boy, says Mitra. Spring and summer over everything, says James. Welcome often licht. Jordan Albro is wearing a bit of a tonka. He doused himself. Frag guy says, I'm Carl Mitra. Yes, I go well back. Carl is a vintage fragrance reviewer. Literally. He's been reviewing for a long time. Be upwards of 10 years now, is it, Carl? I love summer, says Dushan. I got mine on sale before the close down of Debenhams. Yes, on Oxford Street. Got 2 bottles for 80 quid ages ago now. Yeah, I remember Debenhams had some and I looked at it and I thought, nah, I'll come back to it. Nobody liked it. Now it goes for like 200-300 quid a bottle. Remember not to dox myself by revealing my address. I got a most fetching present from Maitre K today. It was very nice. Oh! It was a cup and a key ring. Okay. And they were very special. And I felt very good. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh damn you shit! Oh no, that's okay. We'll let you off. Fuck! I thought there were dabbers. Fuck! I thought there were dabbers, but they're not. They're these. Woo! 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 Oh, I can smell from the packaging. We'll see. I'll come back to these. Well, that's what there are. They are there. There's quite a few of them, so we'll see how it goes. Team Autumn easily. The colours, the smells, the crisp air. Can't beat it, says Tranquilize. Sense for Thought says, scent of the evening, L'Ommedial Cologne. 15 sprays. I have got I say a vintage, I've got a 2016 bottle of L'Omédial EDP. I've never put it up for sale. It's just another one of those perfumes that I want rid of and I've never put it up for sale. And yeah, I just never wear it. I liked it for a while and then stopped. Please, Delphine, don't do Heritage Parfum. She will. She bloody will. Dick Curry says, I love the idea of autumn, but live in Florida, so it lasts about 2 weeks. 2 weeks for winter, and the rest is hot and humid. Ew, he lives in the swamp. The swamp. Like this was not in my Aldo sample set, says Offenlicht. Intriguing. In this rotation, we will see maybe a new carpet. Who knows? No, you won't. No, you won't. Hello, Delise. How are you? No scent of the day. What on earth? Mitchell says, Rich, what did you think of Polo Supreme Oud? Discontinued now, but I thought it was okay, actually. Yeah, I thought Supreme Oud was okay. I ended up selling it, but it was definitely one of the less offensive designer ouds. It was all right, but I ended up, I think I gave it away. Probably get some decent money for it now. I thought it was okay. I agree with you. I thought it was okay. Martin Hendricks is wearing Violette Valenca, a new bottle. I know 100% that you're going to trash LV Imagination L'Immensité. Putting my bets early, says Spaced Out. Mitra says, like this is a bit too vegetal pumpkin and lacks a bit of sweet notes, says Mitra. I too am in Ideal Cologne, but less than 15 sprays, says James. Evening all, says Tim Wilcox. He is wearing Iris Ukiyo. Hello, my feathered friend, says Noah. How are you? 2012, pal. Not on this new channel, though, since 2021 on this one. I see. Karen, she's looking for a pumpkin spice. Has she tried the Le Monde Gourmand stuff from Urban Outfitters? Pass. Don't know if we have Urban Outfitters yet. Probably do, but I am not fashionable. You are special, my only twin, says Mitra. Yes. We are special. Good shit, Germs, says Sense for Thought. 15 sprays did nothing, unfortunately, except waste the precious juice. What happened, says Offenlicht. What do you mean? Rainy as well. Welcome, Fragrance Decant Boutique. How are you? Hello, Nina K. Happy to catch this live, she says. I haven't seen you in a couple of days. Hope you're well, says Offenlicht. Guten Abend. You been all right coming back down from the mountains, says Offenlicht. To Dushan. Probably says nobody buying the L'Omédial EDP, been on sale for 3 weeks. But I have a vintage bottle. 46 quackers, 16 likes. Yes! Like the stream, friends. Like the stream, please. He lives in a swamp. Florida is a swamp. It has alligators and stuff. It's mid-20s. I just like it in the evening because it's not obtrusive and quite relaxing. I have my lavender candle for such things. We deserved a new carpet. I'm getting work done to the house soon, so it's... I get this work done to the house because I'm on immunosuppressants. It's just strange fucking... It's just a strange thing for it, but... It's to do with keeping warm. So we get insulation and they're going to put some different type of radiators in and all that sort of thing. It's all about the eco thing. So that's good. But it's because I'm on immunosuppressants. Speaking of which, I took my immunosuppressant today, the needle one, which I take once a month. I take it on the first Monday of every month, this new one. Starting to feel a bit better. Bit worried that it's not covering me for the whole month, though. So when I speak to my consultant about such matters, I'm going to try it until the end of the year. And if it doesn't work, I'm going to be like, oi. No scent of the day is a sign of severe depression. And Mitra is wearing bug spray. I like the Ideal Extreme. It's pretty decent, says Germs. Is that the one with the black round the outside? Violet Valenta, says Duchamp. Karen says, like this was a big immortal. Go to the last video of Duck and comment about how much you love layering, says Christina. No, don't do that. Greetings, Rich and Chad, says DL Quelia. My scent of the day is Neroli Portofino 40. I thought that was actually really nice. I remember that. I thought that was really nice. Wanted loads more extra money for it, though, and I thought that was a bit cheeky. They had to bring that out because Neroli Portofino was like giving people 2 hours. Mental. Hope you don't accidentally spill Ombre Nomad on the new carpet. You'll need another new one, says Sense for Thought. Hope I don't as well. I can't be doing that. Is Agua de Palma Ascenza still good? Don't know if it's still good. My bottle's good, though. Haven't smelled it in the shops, you know. Excuse me. Oh, it is good, but it's a big Neroli thing. And it's kind of like, yeah, you've got to be careful. I'll never forget when Smurfy Girly said it smelled like fucking bug spray to Mr. Smelly, and it kind of folded in half internally. You could see it. He was pretty devastated. To be honest, I felt some of that pain. Because when I smelled it afterwards, I was like, yeah, it does a little bit. But then I've got perfumes that smell like fucking bandages, used bandages covered in ointment being set on fire. So I thought, bollocks, I like the smell of it. I'll wear it anyway. And I do like the smell of it. It's when you know you're in a good place as a perfume person. Vintage of L'Homme-Dial EDP. It's the first of the year of release. In a case says, scent of the day, L'Heure Défendue. It's a delicious beast. I have to use sparingly. Don't eat it. I want Ormongaine Violet Fume, says Mitra. DL Quelia says yes. 40 is much better. Smells more mature too. Yeah, it's got the leather in. I distinctly remember the girl at the counter being like, oh, it's got leather in, so you've got to pay an extra 80 quid for a bottle. I was like, fuck you. You know what I mean? I was like, well, I'll just wait and see if it comes down. Oh, of course not, says Sense for Thought. I have 0 Aqua de Palma, says Prodi. Used to be a really good house. I think they've all got amberwood. And as lots of designers have, they're all replacing patchouli with amberwoods. That's what's happening, you know? That's what's happening out there, friends. That is what is happening. The black bottle, L'Homme-Dial, is the intense. Yes, that's right. Welcome, CK. How are you? Often, like says, Extreme has plum instead of cherry, though. It's not a very good plum. Ooh, you would think Girl On would do a good plum. Plum's been around for a long time. Lily says, doesn't take much to fold Smelly in half. Well, half of them isn't wearing any fucking pants, is it? You know what I mean? Not many dapper gentlemen you see not wearing pants. Seems like Le Perdue is discontinued RIP, says Pradeep. I don't know what that is. What is that? Buongiorno is rough. Designerish. I didn't like it. I smelled that Buongiorno, and like Galen was like wetting himself because he's got a fetish for the word Buongiorno. And he was like, look, it's amazing. And I was like, no. I smelled it in the shop and I was like, no. It's like opening a tin of like whatever the fruit is that's in it. You know, like really syrupy, sweet, over the top, thick, rich. And then I imagine there's fuck all underneath it. So I was like, no. No, not having it. Not having it. Buongiorno is an LV Freshie in an ADP bottle, says often licked. That's a Cartier, says. Le Perdue is a Cartier, is it? Buongiorno smelled great, but more like a candle. It did smell like a candle. Yeah, it smelled overly candleish. Hanging in there, mate. Hope all is well as with you. Got your derby in the back. In the Prem to look forward to this season. Yes, looking forward to it isn't how I put it personally. Dreading it is another way of putting it. It's just the anxiety and the transfer window we've had so far has been absolutely awful. We have been absolutely appalling in the transfer window. It's been disgusting. Foul. Oh, I like Buongiorno in the shop. This Tim. I didn't. I thought it was too fruity. It was too syrupy. It was too tinned fruit. It had that tinned fruit vibe, you know. Oh, excuse me. Whilst I hydrate. Andrew says, evening Rich and all in the chat. Scent of the day, Ferragamo Punta Ala from a sample. Haven't smelled it. Dreading it, you should crush them, lads. We should, but whether we will or not is another question. Yeah, Isaac Liverpool would hurt, especially if Seshko goes to Man United. I don't think we should sell Isaac. We certainly shouldn't sell him if we don't get any replacements in. I would take, if we got Seshko and Vissa, I would be happy to let Isaac go. I would prefer it if Isaac went to PSG, and I'm surprised they haven't come in for him. Because he would put the cherry on the cake of that team. Like, he'd be perfect for them. And I don't want to sell him to another Premier League team. Like, fuck him. Absolute bastard the way he's carried on. Fucking dickhead. Football is the only sport in the world where people get paid £150,000 a week and complain that they're not being paid enough. Used to wear D&G feminine and the boys went crazy for it, says Nina. Nice. What was it like? Yeah, I hear you. It's nuts. It's just pain. It's just pain. It's giving me anxiety, the fucking transfer window. Like, we desperately need players in. You know, how Eddie Howe's back from fucking furthest Korea will be able to fucking sort shit out, like. Neiman Marcus is having a 15% off Girl On and Martier line, just for your information, says Jared. Just so you know, everyone. We don't have Neiman Marcus over here. Juan Herrera says, hello, fellow fragrance enthusiasts. Friends, please like the stream. If you like to like streams, this stream, it's extremely likable, I hear. Oh, Geranium Paul Monstera. I've been fucking loving this recently. I was going to say it's mint. You know what I mean? It's great. D'Alquelia says, will you get the new Le Temps? No. The Royaume de Lumière collection? No. There's no way to try them over here now. You can't just go into the shop and smell them. It's a disaster. And I don't want to buy them in those new bottles. I haven't got any of them in the new bottles. I've got a couple of bell jars. I haven't bought Encens et Lavande yet, which I'm upset by, but I want to buy a decanter for it. I sold a bottle of Vitriol Dualette over the weekend, actually. I've got another one like that I'm using, but there we are. Seems like many Italian brands are going sweet these days. Even Sweaty Priest Sorcinelli did a vanilla. I'd like to try that. I think Peter actually sent me, Peter Kokorin sent me some samples. Oh! Sent me some samples of some Sorcinellis. Giacomelli by Unum. And Nuit Noir. Rosa Negra. What's this? But not today. Animalic notes. Fuck off. Carnation, Castoreum, Jasmine, Leather, Lichen, Lily, metallic notes, moss and oak moss. That sounds awful. And what's this? Symphonie Passion. I don't know if the Sweaty Priest's in there. But thank you, Peter. I will have a waft of those. Where are we? Jared says only D&G worth owning as vintage pour-on, in my opinion. Kinda, yeah. This Masquelane. I mean, it's nice. It's just a Burger Musk. It's just like fucking Dior Homme Sport, like, you know. If you want to see sport and bravery, yeah, I saw that Chris Wilkes thing. And fucking, it was the batters before him that fucking should be shat on. Gave away their wickets. Scandalous. I really like the red cap, says Nina. What red cap do you like? Just purchased Acqua di Parma. Mandolo di Sicilia, beautiful creamy root beer float vibe, says Jared. I've got that. I've got a big bottle of that. I just rarely wear it. It is lovely. I get almond ice cream from it. Lovely. Scent that is Malachite Rouge from the Armani Privé line. Any thoughts on the line? Quite a good line, actually. If the incense one lasted, it would be one of the best incense fragrances there is. But it doesn't. I have a sample of, but not today. It's not bad, says Offenlicht. Nuit Noir. I think you sent me that. I've got it up there. Shall I spray it? Masculine is very nice in the heat, says Germs. Doesn't have to make a profound state. No, it doesn't. You're right. There are fragrances that don't have to make. And it is. When it's really, really hot, you don't necessarily want something that's going to be doing bits. You know what I mean? You just want to smell like fucking as clean as you can be, like, you know, fresh. Guerlain is going to discontinue Iris Tarafi, aren't they? It's sold out on the website and not on Neiman's. I think it's been gone for a while, yeah. Iris Tarafi is gone. The best original creation of a Delphine Jacques, says Pradeep. Okay, that also reads rather mass appealing for Sorcinelli. Officially gone, says CK. Welcome, Black Monday. Good day, Rich. Have you tried YSL Pour-Homme Haute Concentré? Thoughts? Yes, don't like it. Don't like YSL Pour-Homme. Never did. Screechy, scratchy, angry citrus, big angry citrus. Feels like it's trying to fucking tear your fucking throat out, like. D&G Original comes in a red cap. Ah, yes, I know which one you mean. Yes. A very nice aldehydic floral with some aromatics. That's a shame. I love Iris Tarafi, says CK. Buy before it goes silly prices. Go on, but I not discontinue Neroli Ultra Noir, says DL Coelia. I have Neroli Ultra Noir. I've got it over there. Patrick Bateman's signature scent. It does feel a little bit murderous the way it is. It feels like he's fucking bleached something. Randomly sprayed Monsieur de Givenchy. Fresh. It's nice. I've got a vintage bottle and it's actually held up really, really well. The citruses are a little bit syrupy. It feels a little bit thick in that kind of Eau de Hermes orange citrus kind of way, you know? Like boiling lemons. It's kind of weird, but really nice. Iris Tarafi, Bois d'Harmonie, and Tonka Imperial. What the fuck? Wait till I can afford to buy them before you discontinue them, damn it, says CK. You would hope. You would hope. But, they won't do such things. Wankers. Have you tried the O line from Armani? Yes, very nice actually. I like the one in the black bottle. I don't know if it's the original one, because I think there's one in a gold bottle as well, isn't there? Ow! Just looked, and Iris Tarafi is available on the Guerlain website in both sizes, says Tim. Stuff's been getting discontinued in America. And not over here. Beau de Jour's gone in America, but it's still available over here too. Weird. What's up, tough duck, says Galen. Scent of the day is Boudica Woad. Such a strange name. Such a strange word, Woad. Woad. Clear, green, black, says Pradeep. Hey, Mr. Galen. Welcome, Galen. I'm going to dehydrate, friends. I'll be back in a minute. I'll be back in a minute. Oh! I'm back. I'm back. I see many people have left. Not to worry. It's okay. Oh dear Barbara. What's going on, friends? Welcome, Quack. Indeed. Welcome, Quack. Oh, fuck. I meant to go and get a bottle of water from over there. How bizarre. How bizarre. How bizarre. Do. I need to buy some more water, actually, now I look at it. Oh, dear me. Righty-ho, 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 righty-ho. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Is Iris Tarafi? Sorry, I'm fucking behind. I need to check. Where are we? Scent of the day, Dior 32, big vanilla, kind of like a guilty pleasure. Just don't wear much vanillas. I used to use that as a scent, as a signature scent, and loved it. Loved it. Secondary prices now are fucking mental for it. Come back in a minuit et demi, says Pradeep. In a minuit et demi. Someone was saying that she doesn't do much Parfum de Marly content anymore. I was like, yeah, because she doesn't own the fucking company. No point waiting on any girl on you want these days. Bye. Iris Tarafi 200ml available on Girl On website, says Martin Hendricks. I ain't buying those. I've got my supply of, what's it called? What is it called? Frenchy Lavande. And I'm happy with that. I did think about backing up Arsène Lupin Voyou. But I genuinely don't have the money at the minute, so I'm a little bit strapped for cash. I have a cash flow crisis unless someone would like to buy Vintage Derby off me. You know that you would. Not many girl-ons I want from the current lineup. No, it's fucking hell, they're a bad house these days. They were nice at Sephora because everything around was shite. Not sure I need to buy, says Brody. Iris Tarafi has gone from the girl-on site in Canada, says Mitra. Buy! Stock up, find them, buy. Recently got Angelique Noir presentation. I'm good until the next one, says Martin. They discontinued Iris Tarafi in France first. Why, girl on, says Prodi. Why? There are some girl on extras on eBay for $90. Oh, fuck, that's quite. They're probably worth about that, to be fair. They're probably worth that. You're getting a lot of perfume for your money there. Maybe they'll bring back Iris Ganache. Girl on is full of confection shop these days. Demi is a Healy girl now. Good lass. That's what we want, Cole. Give Healy some love. I contacted Healy about these bottles of Queer and got nothing back. Nothing. Not a peep. The silence was deafening. Painful it was. Sore. The burn. Apply lotion to the burn. Oh man, I need to hit the Powerball. Yes. Ganache didn't do it for me, but I'm sad I don't own all of it, of course. CK says, very nice, Martin. That's another of the girl-ons I'd get available. The Angelique Noir, I mean. Are they fake, says James? I don't know that they'd fake those little... They'd fake those little fucking things. The bottle mold, there'd be no point. You know? I don't need more than 2 litres, says Misha. All I want from the duck is femininity du bois, says Carl. No. Come over for a weekend, Cole. Buy all my unwanted vintages. Well, they're not unwanted. That's harsh. No, they're not unwanted. That's wrong. The ones I'm selling. I want them to go to a good home. Bring thousands with you. Iris Ganache is such a hyped beast. So overrated in my opinion. And I own a bottle. No, absolutely authentic, James. Seller 0 reviews and only stock pictures. Oh, fuck. Oh, well, there we go. Healy Queer is all right. Hay and Violet. Ah! Probably massively into horse these days. Has anybody noticed? He fucking loves a good horse. A horse is a horse, of course, of course. I'm feeling a little hoarse in my throat recently. I've got a bit of a cold, friends. It won't go away. Doctor said he thought it might be hay fever. Ironically, hay fever. Hey there. Is it worth getting the Les Indomables Vanille Van X-Tray 2? I have the EDP and love it. I'm not going to spend your money on it. So let me put it like this. Am I going to replace the Les Indomables X-Tray Absolus that I've got? No. That said, of the three, the Vanille Van is absolutely fucking incredible. Would I replace that one? Maybe I would. Because that shit is fire. It smells so good. I wish I could decant it and send little drips and drabs to people. The chocolate is mental. The Vanille Van X-Tray is the best one of the three. Would I replace the Rose de Jamal and the Orange Sirocco? Probably not. No. Would I replace the Vanille Van? Maybe. There was a bottle of Healy Athenian for €55 shipped that keeps calling my name. Answer the call, often licked. Don't leave them on red. Next, Healy, Songs of Crickets. I was watching. There's a journalist who covers Newcastle United, and he's been in South Korea, and he's been doing like these vlogs. And when he's been out, the cicadas have been like giving it big licks when he's been out, and he picked one up. And they're mental little beasts. They make such a racket. Fuck. There were lots of fake girl on extras. Oh dear. Fuck. Oh, well, don't buy them. Probably was such a horse girl. Yes, he is. A lot of fakes of most of the exclusive lines, it seems, says CK. Hello, I know so many fake extras. It's scary, says Sandra. Oh, fuck. Ryan says, I just assume everything is fake on eBay now after that Jensen's video, and now Trusted Nose had done a video on it. So many fakes. There are a lot of fakes. I do not buy as much on eBay now. The stuff I do buy on eBay, obviously because of the nature of the stuff I'm into, I'm less likely to get scammed. That said, it has happened. It has happened, friend. It has happened. Famously with the Sahara Noir. And anyone can get it. No one is above the fucking... No one is above it. You know? No one is too clever. These people are sneaky little bastards. You know? That said, I should have known better. Because it wasn't a particularly hard one to spot. But... It is what it is. It just is. You know what I mean? Anyone can get it. Who knows? Who knows how many perfumes To be fair, I think that's the only like fake that's in my collection, or was. You know what I mean? That is the only fake that's in my collection, I think. I'm as certain as I can be. I don't have any suspicions about anything else. It's about knowing who you're buying from, like, you know. I like to think I'd be able to, like, I knew when I smelled the Sahara Noir, I was like, that's you know, maybe a little grow on us, maybe. No, shite. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. What is going on? Duck wants to steal Frisia, Carl, says Proddy. Hey, Fever. Proddy wants to sniff you. Yes, he does. Choco Mental, says Mitra. Have you bought the 20? No, I'm not buying that shit. That shit is going to... does anybody know what that costs? The price of that's going to be fucking bananas. I wore the Astia de Velarte sample today, Proddy, like a more fresh eucalyptus 20. I want to try them. Can you get them as samples? Got a compliment, says Carl. Fuck. Mosso says, okay, thanks. I've spent too much already. I picked up Angelos Olfactive's Caricia tobacco interpretation. Mind blown, but high price point. No regrets. I think I've done a first impressions series on those. I didn't hate them. I didn't hate them at all. Ryan says, I bought a fake Escada magnetism for him, and the return address was a right dump. Clearly they were scammers. Have I got a bottle of that? I think I've got a full bottle of that, but it's like a tester without the lid. So if you've got a lid for one, I don't know if I want to sell it. I don't know. That too, couldn't take my eyes off them riding salt during Salt de Hermes, says Proddy. I'm so scared of selling some of my stuff on eBay and getting scammed, says Sandra. Yes. Yeesh. Mr. That is outrageous. Oh, his boots fucking camel toes. Who is that absolute fucking lunatic? Mira's just sent me a picture and I am scared. I'm sending that to Jura Rose. He loves that kind of shit. Where are we? I will buy all of your fake ducks. Don't worry. I can spot a fake a mile away, like that vintage Bois de Portugal you got. Gonna take that from you, no problem, says Carl. Stop that. Please take Sheshko, he's useless Rasmus too. Do you know what it is, right? Pretty much any player that signs for us, if Eddie Howe wants them, I have confidence in Eddie Howe to make a good player out of them. Right, so if he wants Sesko, I'm confident he'll make Sesko a good player. If we were to take Hoyland off you, if Eddie Howe wanted him, I would have confidence in Eddie Howe to make him a good player. That's pretty much Eddie Howe's unimpeachable for us at the minute. He won with our first trophy. There'll be a statue of him at some point, unless there are like outrageous, outlandish criminal fucking allegations made against him. He'll get a statue. You know what I mean? Because we had trophy phobia for fucking 70 years, man. And he's fucking brilliant. He made Jacob Murphy a good player, man. You know what I mean? He made Joe Linton a good fucking player. Like, fucking Christ, he can do no wrong, man. But, do you know, it's just the anxiety of the transfer, and it's driving us up the wall, like we've lost every player we've even looked at. Like, looking at... We've got Champions League football, man, and everyone's like, nah, you're shite. Fuck off. Isaac's a cunt. Fuck him. The way he's behaved's been disgraceful. Every time I'm going to have to watch that game and see that cunt score the winning goal and be like, wanker. He's ruined that for everyone. What a dickhead. Why hasn't he handed in a transfer request either? His agent once shot with shit. Fuck him. You get the best of both worlds there, says often right. Get Samaharam, better rendition of Sahara Noir. Who's that by? The temperature's pretty mild over here, says Pat Lester. And I've just been wearing incense fragrances a year ago. I wasn't a fan of incense, now I'm a fanatic. It's interesting how we go through these different spells, isn't it, you know? I went through an incensey spell, and then I fell upon Laos, and incense roses. Oh, shit, that stuff's good. I had that sitting here for years, like 2 years, and barely ever used it. And then one day I was like, yeah, fuck this, I'm putting it on. And I really enjoyed it. And then the next week I was like, whoa, I'm going to put that on again. And I loved it. And then like just wore it every week during the spring. Mental. The temperature. Excuse me. I only got one bottle off eBay ever, Dior original, and I did research all that. Look, it was legit. And drained it quick, says CK. The Cartoon Kid. Hello. How are you? I hope you are well. Thank you for joining us. Have you heard anything on the new Bleu de Chanel? Just that it's called L'Exclusif. I imagine it will be... a blue fragrance with some twist. Disappointing that they've put their effort into making another fucking Bleu de Chanel fragrance. Just fuck off. Do something new. Do something else. Fuck's sake. Were you wasting your time, our time? Sort it out. It's been 15 years, man. Right, Sandra, I need to sell some stuff too. Worried about being scammed, says CK. I like Avignon a year ago, now I love it. I didn't like Avignon a year ago, now I love it. Love Avignon. I haven't worn Kyoto for a while in the summer. It's not so much a summer perfume. It is green though. It's very much a spring perfume though. Wonder what will the new upcoming flanker of Vanilla Van be, I wonder, says probably. Fucking should be a sandalwood, but whether they'll do it or not, I don't know. What about Zix, he says. I think he could be a good player as well, you know, he's just extremely, like, unfit. I got done on a Sauvage Elixir from eBay. It looked perfect, but the batch number at the base should have been etched into the glass. I'm told I was able to scratch it off too easily. Ooh. True, Joe Linton was a number 9 who couldn't score. No, he's starting in the midfield. And he's fucking marvellous as well. He's a destroyer, a beast. Joe Privé fakes are getting very good, including the label atomizer, transparent tube, etc. I don't want any more of the Joe Privés. I'm glad I'm out of that shit, if I'm being honest. I would, yeah. Everyone wants Chelsea because it's an amazing place to live if you're rich. Well, the problem there, mate, is that you've got to live in London. And that kid who got fucking stabbed last week, the lad, he was stabbed with his girlfriend. He was a traveller. He was a traveller. And some bloke came along and said, give us your watch. And he said no. So he got stabbed and died on the pavement. Seen the video. Someone took a fucking, obviously got video footage on the phone. His wife being like, oh my God. And that was outside fucking, was it opposite Harvey Nicks or something like that? Or it was outside like the Kensington Hotel. It's like 5-star. Just fucking, just London's just a shithole to write off. Like, build a fucking wall around it. Including the politicians, especially the politicians. Real football starts soon, says Jen. Yes, the Premier League kicks off. Not this weekend, next weekend, that's right. So when the LV sampling stream. Not doing a stream, going to do a video on it, mate. Going to do a video on it. Going to do a video upon it. I'll be doing that this week. Evening to all the frag crew, says Deep Dab Wave. Just grab myself another bottle of Pavarotti from Italy. Did you just lean over and just pick it up? Mine. The new Bleu de Chanel is just a parfum in a different bottle, says Ryan. My liking of Laos is going down. It has some ambrosanide rosendo mature-like material in the dry down. It does not. That's a rugby ball, says Tim to Germs. Often like says Pradeep, interesting. Also, by House de Parfum is something like that too. Prada Paradigm is rotten. Apparently, that doesn't surprise. Bleu Exclusive is coming out on the 11th. That's a week today, is it not? Yes, next Monday. I need to sell a rare Frederick Mall 18th anniversary coffret. It costs a lot. I put it for sale on Facebook, but not selling. Sell it to Pradeep, Sandra. Sell it to Pradeep. He'd like that. Kyoto is my comfort scent. I wear it to calm down when I'm stressed, says Often Light. I say I don't want to do that with a fragrance in case I associate it with being stressed. Recurring material in incense fragrance Kyoto is so serene, says Often Light. I saw fakes of Kirky last week. Ooh, such a shit perfume, that. Kind of annoying because the fragrance is brilliant as an incense and otherwise. Vanilla Van Labdanum Flanker. No, 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 no. My only issue with incense in Kyoto are the bottles, so ugly and cheap. I like the ergonomics of them. They're ergonomically sound, you know. They just fit in the hand, and you just spray it. The sprayers on them are surprisingly satisfying too. Squeeze the sprayer like, nice. You know what I mean? Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Thought they feel pretty good in the hand, just the caps are shite. Yes, yes, yes. Master Cluster, welcome Daniel, how are you doing? Maybe if you don't carry the bottle around with you to show it everyone, when you're wearing it, wouldn't be such an issue, says Master Cluster. The labdanum and so-called honey in those Investi are woeful. They might do a honey Vanilla Van, actually. That is an issue when you have a rare and pricey items. Zagorsk is the best, says Germs, and he is wrong. The sprayers on those Comme de Gosse on bottles put out a lot of juice. They're satisfying to spray, yes. I carry a 400ml Dior Privé. Are they down to 400ml now? They used to be 450. Outrageous. They used to be 490. That cologne of the Dior Privé I've got is a 450. 490, I beg your pardon. It's a 490. I wore Kyoto yesterday, says Pat Lester. I think you can wear it in the summer heat. Yeah, it's got quite a dry green vibe, has it not? Trying to forget about the Investi Pradeep, says Carl. Welcome, Fragrance Collector. Jared says, Rich, do you own Cuir de Russie? I recently smelled it on someone and it's quite good. Thinking about getting it. Not anymore. Used to. Owned two. Owned the Eau de Toilette in the Les Exclusives presentation, and owned the vintage from the 80s, which was absolutely glorious, but just never wore it. Just never wore it, unfortunately. Gone to good homes. Yes, Sandra, I can understand that. I don't have anything super expensive like that, just bottles to sell. But I'm not going to post Parfum de Molly's in Discord. No one in the group would buy them, says CK. Dug under a rock. Your Uncle Kirk John reduced the sizes. Well, I'm not interested in Dior anymore because they fucked the brand. The shit. The fucking perfumes they make now are absolutely crap. The EDP's a bit boring, says Sensible Thought. Of Cuir de Russie. I just thought it was a bit flat. It's just a bit, eh. It's got like some air. You know what I mean? It just smells a bit airy. If you ever are interested, I have posted a rare Frederick Mall coffret on Richard's Discord, says Sandra to Pradeep. Yes, Sandra, if you send me a message on the Discord, I'll send the pictures and the information on to Pradeep. It is a vintage coffre, you know. When's it from? Is it 2017, 2018, 2019? Something like that. But Sandra, if you get in touch with us on the Discord, I'll pass the info on to Pradeep, and then how you want to proceed, we'll go from there. A lot of 80s, 90s colognes for men, for me, it's citrus. I like how they were mixed. So for me, yes, I just prefer the aesthetic and the style. It's 2018, okay. I like the aesthetic and the style of the 80s, like the 80s, 90s colognes, perfumes, you know. It's just what I prefer. With a bit of luck, my 2019 portrait of a lady partial is going to arrive tomorrow, says Often Licked. Will you do some unboxing? Let me share Often Licked's channel in the chat if you want to go there. Excuse me whilst I remove the metadata. Internal error encountered. Is that link posted? I don't think it has it? Fucking shithouse. There it is. Okay, sorry, let me read this again. Fan funding, that's not what I want. Top all messages, that's what I want. Well, a bit of that, yeah. Query CDP was too weak and boring, says Sensible Thought. Masterclass to Dan says, thought of you a couple of weeks ago. Was in Stockholm. Oh, nice. Found a little shop with some Filippo Sorginelli line and finally got to smell them. Was nervous to finally get my nose on them. Not bad. Ah. Which one did you like the most? They are very good, I think. You must have flown over the top of my head. Hey, Franska. Wearing some Luciano Pavarotti tonight. 5 bottles in, need more. It's like crack, isn't it? It's fantastic stuff. It just smells like fucking happiness, like. I love that stuff so much. The original dog Queer Russi, on the other hand, he could get you arrested. Oh dear. Potent stuff. Cancer queer, says Often Licked. I don't think I need more Mal, that's an understatement. Lifetime supply. But these ones are vintage, Pradeep. And they're in a coffre. It's a collectible item. Should I do the unboxing or just first impressions? It's not going to come in the packaging. Just do the first impressions if it's not going to come in the packaging. I always take off the wrapping, like the plastic wrapping. I always take that off. I always take that off before I do a video. And then just literally take it out of the box because the fucking noise that shit makes. And also, I'll tell you what it is, to my eternal shame, that shit fucking gives me hassle every time I try to use it. It's a fucking nightmare. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. I own Queer Russi EDP, I never used. I much prefer the extra even though it's not vintage. CK says, that shit's been happening to me too. I almost died and almost got divorced. 4 showers with extensive scrubbing and it's still kind of there on my arms. This sensible thought, oh dear. Queer Canage was the one, bring it back. I love Queer Canage, it's fucking mint. My bottle, the sprayer on my bottle, I know Eugene's had this problem with some of his as well. The sprayer on my bottle's just arsed. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it'll not. I'm like, well, what the fuck's the point? They feel so good to spray as well, those, though. They feel so good to spray. I love those Dior Privé sprayers. Deals to Rich, then. If you happen to have a bottle of Laos you might sell, Pradeep, I'm lightly looking to get one, says Master Cluster. I'm not sure how to connect, but if you have one, let me know. It's so good, you were right. I love it. Go to York, Rich, and try patchouli and black pepper from Bath House. You might hate it, but you might be impressed. That's basically trying any perfume, isn't it? You know. I fear black pepper though, because it makes us sneeze. Vintage Chanel Claire de Russie is exquisite. The balance of birch tar and florals is great. Glorious, even. Vintage Chanel. Oh, sorry. I like to torture the viewers with that plastic wrapping noise, says often licked. You're very considerate. Even the sprayer on the Eau Sauvage Parfum is great, says often licked. Masterclass says, I find lines like Sorcinelli need time to wear and deconstruct and understand. Can't just spray a blotter and figure them out. No, you're right, you can't. Laos I wanted to smell the most. Simple but good. Other ones worth retesting. I like Laos. I find it gets quite ambery in the dry down. It's like the elemy sort of thing's really nice. Daniel, if you go to Scent Zatura, probably put your channel name in the chat, and Daniel can go there and he will be able to reach out to you there if you want to sell him a bottle. Pradeep's channel name is not Pradeep. The channel where he does his fragrance stuff. Pradeep says, I can't stop spraying Bandy. Might have skyrocketed next to one taste for a classic leather sheepra. It is very nice. Tim Wilcox very kindly sent me some vintage Bandy, and I just smelled it. I didn't even spray it. I just smelled it. You know what I mean? I think I was taking the, like the lid off it. You know when you get, like a sample and you can pop the lid off a little bit and then using the sprayer, the stalk of the sprayer to like apply it like that, because I was scared because there was like when you spray things from a sprayer, those fucking samples, because they're small, you can see the levels go down and it gives you the fear. So I was just applying little bits at a time. Really nice. Think that used to be like a feminine fragrance, that. Madness. A friend found a lost fragrance shop somewhere in the northwest with Old Amouage and Guerlain. Pull up, Rich, going this weekend. I think I know what that place is. I don't know if she opens to the public anymore because I think she got robbed. Send us a message in the Discord. Send us a message in the Discord and I will tell you. If it's the same one. Because I got some Serge Luton from there. Azure and Bandy deserve a lot more appreciation. Azure, certainly. Greggy Boy sent me a vintage Azure and it was fucking incredible. Oh, God. It was so good. It was so good. I'll send you the info. No problem. Review Bandy, please. Yes, Pradeep. Review Bandy. Excuse me, friends. I have pressed a button on my phone and my phone has promptly shit itself. One moment, please. Yes, probably review it in the winter, says Pradeep. I'm deciding what to review. I've been talking about reviewing stuff. I was doing my fragrance rotation yesterday and I was like, no, I should really review this. And I pulled up the next thing. I was like, yeah, I should probably review this. And then a couple of perfumes here, I was like, yeah, I should probably review this. Which makes me think I should probably review those things. You know what I mean? So maybe I will. Maybe I'll review Metropolis. Might wear that this week. Great fragrance, this. Really great fragrance, this. I wish I could find more of this. This is something I would buy a backup of if I came across it. You know? I've got one or two, I think. One or two backups. But they're splashes, you know? Which isn't the same. It's not the same. I want sprays. Geranium Pour Monsieur is coming tomorrow, just as summer is over. Great, says Sensford Thought. Yeah. 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 Yeah, it's a bit of a cow, that, isn't it? Has anybody this? Has anyone tried Agua Brava by Puig? I just sit and smell this. I don't even put it on. I just smell it. And it smells incredible. I love it. It's got the same colour. It's got the same colour scheme vibe as Quorum. You know, that dark green, emerald dark green, bottle green with the gold and the brown lid. But this is lavender. And it's a little bit sour about it. Something a little bit breathy, you know? Give me a second. Let me pull up its information because I cannot remember it for the life of me. Agua Brava by Puig. Pine bay leaf, that's what it is. Bay leaf and clove. Oh, it's just fucking glorious. It's absolutely amazing. Like, you just don't get stuff like this anymore. It's got that kind of vintage lavender thing that is a little bit green. It's smooth. It's a little bit sour. It's a little bit spicy. It's a little bit aromatic. It's fantastic. I do not give this enough love. Excuse me. Review is a dead art, says Pradeep. Yeah, it's a shame. Doesn't mean we shouldn't do it, though. Geranium Pour Monsieur coming tomorrow, just as summer is over. I don't get much toothpaste from it. It's not meant to be toothpaste. It's meant to be mouthwash. It's meant to be mouthwash, not toothpaste. I actually got 2 mints this week, says Sense with Thought. Geranium Pour Monsieur and Roadster. Has your Roadster arrived yet? Did everything go all right? I really enjoy Geranium Pour Monsieur. Fougere de Concentré is another mall I like a lot, says Juan. Welcome, Vic. How are you? Agua Brava. Yes, it is amazing. Yeah, those fragrances are gone now. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, the time for those fragrances is over. But we still have the vintages. Excuse me. Sense for Thought says, I've got a bigger rod 10mm and I can't get over the fact that I got a Mediterranean salad vibe from it. But I need to give it more wears. Are you sure it's not gone off? No, it definitely hasn't gone off. No, it's definitely not gone off. It's it's got something. The oak moss is ever so slightly smoky. Ever so slightly smoky. Very, very, very slight smoke. And it's marvellous. Pardon me. Everyone's jumping to eBay and Macari now looking for Agua Brava. Welcome, Fleet Street Barber. How are you? I do beg your pardon. Roadster coming tomorrow also, says Sense for Thought. Ooh, two parcels. Love it still. Yes. Agua Brava's fantastic. Cheap as chips. Cheap as chips. Like, I paid like 30 or 40 quid for my vintages, I think. I've actually got a spray bottle. But they've definitely got this kind of Spanish... They've got like a Spanish... How can I put it? What's that kind of... You know, like the plains in Spain. Yes, I know the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. The... You know, like there's that kind of like, you know, like Granada's quite dry and it's quite like part of like, the, you know, the Mexican desert, that kind of vibe. Where it's like sandy, it's dry, it's like pockmarked by small plants, you know, really hardy plants and stuff like that. It has got something of that at twilight. It gives that kind of vibe off. You know, love it. Wait, which bigarade are you talking about? Says often like, is Rich gone to the bathroom or have my headphones died? Your headphones are dead. Wait, which bigarade are you talking about? Rogue Perfumery sample set. Very good, in my honest opinion. Mousse Illumine, Derviche, Chypre Siam, says Mosso. I think it's Derviche I've got. Very creamy. Very creamy. I got roasted lemon potatoes from Bigarade the first time. Kept throwing it on. And I love it now, says Quiescent. That's quite cool. Roasted lemon potatoes. It just sounds nice, that, doesn't it? Friends, please like the stream. If you have not liked the stream, please like the stream. But still in production. Oh, nice. Why isn't I'm glad I'm not alone. I'll keep wearing. Scent association is a problem. It is. It is. That's why I don't want to wear stuff when I'm stressed. I'm miserable. Because I don't want it to remind us of being stressed and miserable when I wear it next time. You know? Le Passon. I haven't worn Le Passon yet. I find it quite ambery. The vanilla gives me a big ambery vibe from this. You know? Very thick and creamy is the old vanilla in this. Like, very, very thick. Current version isn't that bad, says Bella Sense. It is, actually, it's nice. It is, you're right, it's quite nice, the new version. It lacks that kind of undercurrent with like the patchouli and the oak moss. There's a little smokiness just at the end, at like the back of your mouth, the back of your tongue. Umami. Ooh, Vic is wearing Tiffany. Lovely perfume. It's like Paul Monsieur EDP. It's different in its kind of in its structure, but it's along similar lines. Quiescence says totally, it'll come around eventually. Everything just clicks out of the blue. It's hella odd. Odd is good. Odd is good. If something is odd, that means it's not like everything else. And fuck, there's so much that smells the same these days. It's fucking miserable. Like, there's a couple of times I've been into town recently and I just haven't even bothered going in to smell the perfumes. You know? Just, what's the point? What's the point? Shit. You know what I mean? Excuse me, I'm scratching my face. I forgot to have a shave. Oh no, I've got an itchy face. Got a big itchy face. Oh. Have you smelled Mona Diorio's Osmanthus Oud? Delicious. Don't think I have, actually. Do not think I have. Don't tell Luca Turin that you like that, though. You know? The fucking wanker that he is. Let me put Agua Brava back. What should I wear in the next few weeks? Maybe I'll wear this. I think you could wear this in the autumn, actually. Does anybody remember what this is? Let me test your vintage Fragcom knowledge. I'll move that so you can actually see the bottle. There you go. I don't know that you can actually see the bottle there, can you? Can you see it now? Does anybody know what this is? Nobody's no takers? Anybody see? Often licked. Tim got La Croix. I don't, but I looked it up. Tumult. Yes, so you don't. You cheated. I'll give it to Tim. La Croix. It is Christian La Croix. Tumult. It is a fantastic perfume. A cheapie from Fragcom of yore. Fragcom of yore. This is fantastic. Cedar. Lots and lots of cedar. But also a little bit of blackcurrant. It's got Féminité du Bois vibes. But not as good. Nowhere near as good. That's not what I'm saying. But it's lovely. It is very, very, very good. A bedazzled John Vivaros, behave thyself. Remember when John Vivaros was all the rage? In fact, I never liked those fragrances. John Vivaros was a big thing. And then the company went out of business, didn't it? Do you remember that? Like they went into receivership or they went into what do they call it? Administration or something. And I think they came back, but they discontinued all their fragrances. Ooh. Hair trying to get into my water. How dare you? How dare you? Mazzoni? No. Dior should consider putting the Fresh Privé as a Les Eaux de Dior or something. Rose Star is so dull. Yeesh. I'm not looking forward to smelling Rose Star. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not looking forward to smelling that at all. I'm terrified. It's him, Natalie Graciasetto. She is good, says often. Like, what else has she made? It's a very flamboyant bottle. Do you know what it is? It's just a wrap. It's just a wrap on the... It's literally the same design on both sides. But it's just it's a fantastic show of what you used to be able to get for like 20 quid. You know what I mean? Hello, Alicia. How are you? She did loads of stuff for Comme des Garçons, did she? Oh, I see. Have you smelled Bois de Violette? No, but I don't like violet, so Violette Valinka is about as close to violet as I like. There is violet in Iris Sandra too, which is nice, but I associate it with Parma violets and they're fucking rotten. I hate them so much. I hated them when I was a kid and I hate them now. John Vivatos made some good stuff, says Vic. Really popular. Dark Rebel is good, says James. Sandra says, OG Feminité Dubois is amazing. I could bathe in it. It cost a lot of money to bathe in that stuff now. Artisan Pure is a good cheapie for summer. Hard to beat for the price. I mean, you can't really find them anymore, though. I mean, even when they were in stores at like retail, they were still only like 60 or 70 quid, if that. You know, I remember Debenhams used to have loads of them. I think they released too many fragrances too quickly as well. Like, she did Comme des Garçons Rouge and Monaco Yogi. Product says, Ashton must have shown Artisan Pure in 100 videos back in the day. Carl says, Ashton is so weird. Well, he doesn't care, does he? He's fucking making a fortune. Like, you can afford to be weird when you're making that kind of money. Fleet Street Barber says, opinions on Amber Noir EDP. You don't mean the elixir, because I hate that stuff. It's got a horrible woody note in it. But the eau de parfum is, trust us, eau de parfum is what I have in here. And I actually really like it. I do not wear it as much as I should. I should wear this more often. Oh, it's really nice stuff. It's really nice. The modern ones are a little bit weak. It was never the strongest fragrance, though. It was never the strongest fragrance, but the modern ones are very weak, you know. So just bear that in mind. But I love it. As a smell, it's fabulous. It's a gorgeous perfume. Feminité Dubois, now I want to put it in. Ooh. 3 cents in one day might be pushing things too far. Well, not according to the layerers, the scary layerers. Bois de Violette is a spin-off of Feminité Dubois, like Bois Fruit. Ah, I've got you, right. Tim Wilcox says, interesting factoid, Christian Lacroix designed the trams in Montpellier. I was told this by a lady from the city. How intriguing. He actually designed. You mean like the way they look, or do you mean like the actual like rail car things, or do you mean like he designed the like the layout of the track? Welcome, Stefan Sorensen. How are you? I hope you are well, and everything is fantastic. We don't judge, says Offenlight. Sandra says, Parody, they have Bois de Violette and Bois Fruit at Rue Saint-Honor shop. And I guess Palais Royal too. Do you enjoy those Feminité Dubois flankers? Violette was quite good, says Parody. I've been given a Figment Man shower gel by a friend as a joke gift. Do you hate it? I'd rather smell a curry than piss and mud. Oh, God, right. Is there a Fate Man shower gel? I would have thought so. The livery of the trams. All right, yes, I've got you. That's quite cool. Good day, Jonathan. How are we? I saw some Jubilation 25 soaps the other day. Very tempting. Yeah, I'd be tempted by one of them. Absolutely. I know somebody who's got a vintage got a vintage Jubilation 25 pre-magnetic cap. It's expensive though. And he wants like 800 quid for it. I need to sample it then, says Sandra. I went last week and saw it, but my nose was so saturated. I didn't get to try any. Richard, fantastic and doing really well. Jonathan is fantastic and doing really well. That's what we like to hear. And excuse me whilst I hydrate. My throat is very dry. Do you know what I haven't worn again this year? I never thought about wearing, if I'm being perfectly frank. Un Air de Samsara. I have a vintage Samsara from the 90s. It is Un Air de Samsara. It's good, but it's not great. Well, it might be great for someone. In fact, I'm going to send a picture of that to somebody. Hold up. Hold up. There we go. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Alright. Oh, it has mint and narcissus. Is it indolic? No. It's, imagine Samsara, vintage Samsara, a little bit thinner, creamy, minty, the same mint that is in Derby. And is it indolic? It is a little bit indolic for me, but whether you would think it was indolic or not is another matter, because I'm quite sensitive to that shit. We are engaged with our higher selves, says often, like fantastic and doing really well. Never fails to make me giggle, says Sense for Thought. I have that, I think. It's great, says Jonathan. Hi, Rich, how's it going? Welcome, Jay Smooth. How are you doing? Welcome, Dropout. How are you? Oh, it has mint and narcissus. How's the tower at all? One popped up on eBay the other day, says Sense for Thought. Honestly, I think it's really nice. Never went to shite. Well, that's just one way. How much is the one on eBay? 50 quid. I paid 35 for mine, but no box. It smells like quality to me. Nice. Whoa, nice. Hello, Tarak Moe. How are you? How is everybody? Oh, if you haven't told us your scent of the day, please drop it in the chat. I've got some House of Matriarch stuff I want to sell as well. I've got Sacre Noir, Sacre Tabac Sucre, Sex Magic, and Black Number 1. Jonathan, you should make an incense video. The community would agree with my request. They would. I would. I'll do the low ball of the year and see how it goes, says Sense for Thought. Not impressed with the Nehavan Quarter Oud, says Dropout. Oh no! That will be music to Pradeep's ears. Tarak Maui says, no scent of the night tonight. Too busy studying for an exam. But now I'm taking a break listening to you. I hope I don't put you off. I'm sure you'll be fine. If you're studying for it, it must mean that you're actually bothered by it. And everybody who cares enough to study, they are not the people who need to worry about it. You know? I'll take some Sex Magic, please. Sounds like a 2025 Tom Ford release. I would sell the 4 to you as a job lot. They are partials, though. So, just Sex Magic. I think that's about half full. It's a 50ml. It's under half full. That's Sacre Tabac Sucre. Sacre Noir is about half full. And Black Number 1, that's just under half full. Black Number 1's actually really nice. Black Number 1 is actually really nice. They're good, but I'd sell all 4 of them for, I don't know. Ow. Sorry. Quarter Oud was unnecessary, says Pradeep. I think they just wanted to put an Oud out, didn't they? I think that's just basically what they wanted to do. Let's just get an Oud out. But that's what we've been asking for a long time, isn't it? An Oud made by Western perfumers. Is this House of Matriarch? It is House of Matriarch. Rich, have you ever got your nose on Jean-Paul Gaultier essence? I've got a bottle. If it's the Lamal essence, yes, I've got a bottle and I love it. Maybe as a standalone release, not a flanker. They should have just done an oud. Yeah, they should have just done an oud with cinnamon and fucking, I don't know, whatever else they wanted to put in with it, you know? But they didn't. Jonathan's scent of the day, Scorpio Rising by Eris. Sense for Thought says, I'd like them to do a lavender fougere instead of that tuberose nonsense. Yes! Get rid of that fucking tuberose fougere crap. Fougere Emeraude. Do a proper thick syrupy lavender with proper thick fucking patchouli. That patchouli that they've got, that's in patchouli noisette. Don't put amberwood in it. For shit's sake. Get some proper rosemary. Maybe hoy a little bit of mint in there as well. You know? Use all that good stuff. Oh, excuse me. Same with the Queer de Sheen and Iris Pearl. Yeah, I would have preferred it if they'd done. But that's what they did. So, yes, if anybody would like to buy those House of Matriarchs, let me know. They will not be expensive for the 4. I'm not looking for creativity from Les and Dub. Just go for the crown like the Nehavan. Tuberose nonsense. Sounds like a good name for a fragrance. I'm not looking for creativity. Mature. Can't get Chanel Boyce's off licked. Can't get it out of my mind. Seriously considering saving up €440 to get the 200ml. Ew! Apparently, the original run, the first year of that fragrance was better than all the other years. It's the same as Oud Isfahan. I've heard Jacob talk about it. I'm sure I've heard Jacob talk about it. How the first year and then it got reformulated or touched a little bit, played around with. So just bear that in mind. John would put him on numero 10 in his incense vid and he'd be right, says James. I'm just trying to sell that as well and no fuckers buying it. Make the best perfume in each category. Yes. Although I think my favourite Sheepra is Homme de Grey. I got often licked. Don't. I can find you it for cheaper, says Mitra. Yeah, I think I'll just keep Vanille Havan, maybe get 100 mil. Yes. No, Rich, don't do this to me. Please, no. I'm sorry, but it's true. But I'd say, was it good even in the current formulation? Says Mitra. Fortunately, I've got vintage fougères, you know what I mean? I've got vintage fougères, so I don't need to worry about these modern nonsenses. Oh, excuse me. Yes, people were saying Dubai Le Lion was better, says Pradeep. Pat says, Legend de Madable need to make an incense. I agree with this too. This is what they need to focus on. Often buy from Vinted, 200 euros, says Pradeep. I do love me some non-numero 10, says Jonathan. I've got a 30 mil. A cheeky 30 mil? Lots of fakes right there. I guess I can always get my money back if it is a fake, says Often Licked. You've got to pay for buyer protection on Vinted. But you would, wouldn't you? You know what I mean? 190 sounds like a tasty price, Often Licked says. It's haunting, like an old church, says James. Welcome, Galfar. How are you? Often Licked says, I need to find better sources for Chanel in Germany. Well, you're still in the EU. You can get them from anywhere. Get them from France. Get them from wherever. Just not wherever you were planning on getting them from. Retail, Chanel's retail is fucking despicable. Like, Often Licked, can you buy from France? I know someone. Yes, he can. He's in the EU. Rich, are you ready for tobacco oud? I've had enough of the rotation by now. Sense for thought. I am ready for tobacco oud. I'm getting there. You know, it's always the last couple of weeks of a season are always a slog for me. They're always a slog. And while it's not quite a slog yet, it's getting there. You know. Well, boy, as great as it is right now, says Tim Wilcox, Chanel really don't mess with the fragrances. My vintage Le Lion is exactly the same as it is now, like Marmite. Awful. I hate that stuff. Since we're asking friends, I'll admit that I wore Coach for Men to the gym today. I haven't worn it for years. Oh no. Galfar is going to Italy this week. Any recommendations? Not from me personally. If anybody else has got any, let me know. Hello, Justice Doe. Support the original vision. Buy the new Serge Luton, says Carl. NM, welcome. Hi, Mitch. Do you wear Bois d'Assis much? I sold it, mate. I sold it. I don't wear it. I find it quite similar to the To the Beaufort London fragrances, they're very interesting and very cool, and I love them, and they're creative, and I can't find the time, the right time to wear them. Smells special, but seems quite difficult to find occasions to wear it in real life. Yes, exactly. Totally agree. Totally agree. Rich posted a 2015 L'Eau de Caporal for sale here. Have you tried that one? No, I've never heard of it. Brody says, Listen to my Dabler kind of made an incense in that brand new release. It wasn't great, unfortunately. I didn't get much incense from it. I did get aldehydes from it. Got a lot of aldehydes from the new one. Jay Smooth says, I wore Chanel Coromandel last night to a dinner party. Now my sister wants me to buy her a whole bottle. Say no. No. No, no. I will not. Galfar says, should I try any Perfumum Roma? Yes, but sample them. Don't just blind buy them, Jesus. Yes, Ambra Oreo is the best amber, says Sense for Thought. It's good. It's good. It's got some tread. It's a little bit rubbery, but it is very nice. The thing to remember about Perfumum Roma is that they do not develop. They do not change. What you get after 5 minutes is what you get after 5 hours. It's literally, they just go on. They stay there for ages, to be fair. The performance is wicked. But they're just... Rich, do you recommend early Gucci PP or Sanofi Koros? If you like Koros, yes. I need to do my Koros vintage... Koros vintage comparison video. I've got the first 4 or 5 versions of it. And on that day, my house will stink. But by God, I am willing to do it for you, my friends. For you. For you. Fleet Street Barber says, hey, you know, if you layer the 5 bottles you have in the front there, you can knock someone out. Love that. Yourself, that's who you could knock out. Dear me. It's, yes, thank you. I am. Yeah. There were so many comments on that video. There was like 85 comments at one point, and they were unresponded to. I was like, oh shit. I just can't layer. And the thing is, excuse me, the thing is, you will see dozens, if not 100 videos about layering fragrances, and there are no videos out there about why layering fragrances is a bad idea. And I thought, I think it's a bad idea. I'll say that, you know. So at least there's one, you know. At least there's one. But cheers, man. Beaufort London, 3 new releases are interesting. No smoke. No smoke? Scandalous. Surely not. Coromandel is the only decant of the favourite decants that I don't have, says Dropout. Galfar says, I'm intrigued with Vitrix. One of them is a mossy fougere kind of thing. Intrigued. I tried all 3 in bloom. I meant Anomania. Already forgot. Possibly. Sense for Thought, interesting, out of character for them, says Jonathan. It's just when you said Les Indomptables isn't Anomania. It's they're different companies, sorry. The things you do for Sfragcom, says Mitra. Yes, it will stink nice and good. It will stink all day and night. And I think it's a good move, says Sons of Thought. Not so much more they can do with the dark smoke thing they had going. Agreed, I have a couple from them aggressive fragrances. They're just hard to wear. Spearmint and Tangerine Summer fragrance. I like Tangerine. I like Tangerine because it's in M7. I really like how YSL did it in M7. It's fantastic. Someone buy it so I am not tempted anymore. Link in the Discord says often licked. Luca complimented a college gal who laid 7 fragrances. He Lord. Oh, he's just a fucking charlatan, the old shithead. Sick of his shit. Often it's tennis club in the 80s type of vibe. I'll tell you what's tennis club in the 80s and also golf club in the 80s. It's this. By God, it's Trophy Lancome. Short shorts is what that smells like, friends. Short shorts. One smelled like damp bricks. One was a mossy fougere and one was ambergris. Jonathan cherishes his Coromandel EDT. Damp bricks and rubbery oud. The tower oud was disgusting. Literally smelled like you know, tire garages where you just go in to just get your tires changed. So that's what it smelled like. Gross. Why? What a dick. Dick move. It's not big and it's not clever. I'm not gonna lie, I've never been to a tennis club in the 80s. Don't know that I've ever been to a tennis club, to be fair. Hit the like button, please, says Alicia. Please, indeed. You heard the lady. Please like the stream. If you like streams, like the stream. Oh God, right. I have reached my allotted time and my hip is going fucking mental. Because even though my left hip is rheumatic as fuck, for some reason I lean to my left-hand side. So I've been putting all my weight on my left-hand side. Because I am a fucking dick, if nothing else. And I obviously like torturing myself, apparently. So here we are. Tower Lude is miles better than the abomination that is Shadid. I didn't like Shadid, I must admit. But that Lude smelled like a tire, man. It smelled like a rubber tire, like a black rubber. Rotten. I spent much of yesterday morning in Quick Fit smelling tires. Yes. You love Lead Alps. We shall send it out this week. Thank you. I am going to get samples of those new Rose and Vanilla Absolute things. Apparently people compare Lude to a tar. It's because your sacrum is rotated and your ass is crooked. Your ass is crooked. Lily chose violence. Your ass is motherfucking crooked. What an evil woman. This is how she talks. This is how she talks when she thinks no one's around. She's like, your sacrum is rotated and your motherfucking ass is crooked. Bitch. Mitch. Probably that Lude is worth a look. I've always been curious about it. Mate, it literally smells like rubber tires. Like, it's so weird. Why? Anyway, I've had enough. Lily's smacked me over the head. She has beat me about the cranium. Violent little thing that she is. Silver Mountain Water should be embarrassed. No, it's not like Reflection to me. It's more airy and has a pebble kind of thing. It smells exactly like the Brief. And with that, my friends, I am off. Lily's violence is unspeakable, and there is no answer for it. We will all die. She will kill us all. And so, to save you all, I will sacrifice myself. Good night. Good night, everybody. Thank you for keeping me company, and I will see you again soon.